It's been 3 days since my class has been over, and I have been pretty much sleeping and resting. I actually have been running errands. Today I'm going to be running some errands. I'm going to take you along my errand running. Yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment today. I'm actually Krispy Kreme right now because I like to take some donuts to the staff. They're so sweet, and they do such a good job of like getting my blood and just being nice and professional. And so, yeah, it doesn't hurt, right, to be a blessing to other people. So I'm going to take them some donuts. It is hot outside. It is like 97 degrees. I'm sweating a little bit, even with what I have on. But yeah, I just left the vitamin shop and I'm going to head into Target. And look, y'all, I just found this gift card. A gift card. One of my parents gave me a gift card. I don't know how much is on it, but she and her husband, they gave me a gift card and a beautiful card that went along with it, just thanking me for teaching their kiddo. I tell you, what a blessing. So yeah, I'm gonna head in and see what I can find in the Target. And my glasses, I am going to be getting these taken care of in just a little bit. I'll be headed to get some new lenses and then get my prescription filled. So I'll be having some new glasses in a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna head on in. Okay guys, they have a really cool back to school section at Target. Now, I don't know why they have back to school, because I mean, school just got out, and not that I want to see any items for school. I just kind of want to have a clean break. But yeah, they've got some really cool back to school items at Target. You guys should check it out. I'm actually in like the dollar spot, the one spot, and they've got some coloring books. And they've got some rhyming pairs. I'm gonna take a look. Okay guys, so yeah, they really have a really great selection of back to school stuff in Target right now. Not even just back to school, like if you want to continue your child's learning at home, they have some really great like phonics books. This book is really great. This is a really great phonics book. This was like $5. They have a rhyming kind of game here. It's a fun match game for rhyme. They even have some things for like, you know, when the new school year starts. They have like a pencil pouch. And look, for you teachers, look, this is actually pretty cool. It says classroom certificates, and it has 3 different types. One is a happy birthday, one is an amazing attitude, and this one is like a kindness award. So they have all of those certificates in here. Yeah guys, so I would say like if you want to come to Target now, it's like still June. If you want to come to Target, now is a great time to come and find some deals for parents as well as for teachers for the new year. They have some really cool stuff. I ended up not buying anything from Target. It was like I saw a lot of items, a lot of just activities and just tools that I could use in my classroom for my kiddos, but I have enough stuff. I have enough phonics books, I have enough rhyme activities, I have enough things. So I just fought the urge, I had to fight it to not buy anything because it really had some cool stuff. So hopefully you guys go to Target and check it out. And you know what? It really prompted me to want to do this video to really share with you all some great ways that you can get your kiddos ready for kindergarten. You know, summer, we call it kind of the summer learning gap when kids aren't in school. You know, the learning that they have gained, they lose a little bit of that when they're not in school, like during the summer. And we call it the learning gap, the summer gap or the learning gap. And so, yeah, it's really essential that you keep the learning going for your kiddos so that they won't lose, like I said, some of the information and some of the learning that has taken place throughout the year. So this summer, I was actually asked, they were like, Shay, are you going to tutor I actually had some parents of my kiddos. They were like, can you tutor? Are you going to be tutoring? Can we pay you? I was like, ooh, paying. That's great. But I said, no, I'm not going to be tutoring this summer. I just wanted to be completely off, minus taking that class. I just wanted to have the rest of the summer off. So I just wanted though to share with you some great ways that you can get your kiddos ready for kindergarten. So I'm going to share with you a checklist that we at my school, we give to the parents of our kindergarten students at the beginning of the year. And this checklist really shows them all of the skills that their kiddos are going to master, hopefully master throughout the entire school year. But we also put this up on like our school website. So the parents of the pre-K kids that are coming into kindergarten can take a look at it and see, well, wait a minute, maybe there's some skills that I can work with my kiddo with during the summer to get them ready for kindergarten. So in a sense, you can say that this is a kindergarten checklist, or even a kindergarten checklist for the summer prior to going into kindergarten. So I wanted to share this with you, and it's very simple, but I just wanted to share it with you. So maybe, like I said, it can help you get your kiddo ready for kindergarten. So the first thing that it says is I can write my name, I can write my first name. And actually, we want kiddos to know how to write their first and their last name, making sure that they're starting with a capital letter, and then the rest of the letters in their name are lowercase. You all will be surprised at how many kids that come in and they can write their name, but they're in all caps or they're in all lowercase letters. And it literally takes a while to get them to undo that. So if that is how they've been taught to write their name, or if that hasn't been corrected, it actually takes a while for us to uncorrect it or to change that pattern to get them to writing their name correctly. So I would say write your name beginning with a capital letter and then all of the other letters in their name being lowercase letters, please. And then it says, I know all 6 capital letters, and lowercase letters. So the kiddos should be able to recognize and know the capital and lowercase letters of the alphabet, all 26 letters of the alphabet. They should be able to identify them, and I would say also they should be able to know the sound that each of those letters make. So not just the letters, being able to identify them, but to be able to know the letters and their sounds. Now, this little sheet that I have here, I got this off of Pinterest. This is like really simple, as you can see, but it just shows them they can trace over the capital and lowercase letters. And on Pinterest, they have a lot of like free worksheets that you can download and that your kids can use in order to like practice writing the letters, capital and lowercase letters, actual matching games where they can match the lowercase letter with the capital letter as well. And then there are a lot of videos out there that you can use to help your kid with that skill and concept. Then it says, I can count to 20. And we want kids to be able to count to 20, know how to orally count to 20, but to know how to write the word for the number from 1 to 10. So they should be able to know the number 1, to be able to identify it, and then to know that it's spelled O-N-E. And I'm shuffling some papers around because look, on Pinterest, I just found this easy worksheet. I printed it for free where it has the number 1 and then the word 1 for kids to trace, and then for them to practice. So that's something that you can use with your child as well. And then on Pinterest, they have all of the numbers up to 1 to 20 in that style that I just showed you. So that will be something easy and a reference that you can use for your kids. And then it says, I can write the numbers 1 through 10. Also, it says, I can clap and count my syllables. Now, that is not really something that, they need to come into kindergarten knowing. I can rhyme. It would be great if they have an understanding of what rhyme is. I can read the 10 sight words. When it comes to the sight words, the first 10 sight words, at least at my school that we give the kiddos, are this. And look how I wrote it on a sheet of paper. You can use it like just as flashcards with your kids in order to get them ready. But look, and these are literally the first 10 sight words that our kiddos will be introduced to over like a 3 to 4 week period. So over a month period. A, red, am, and they should know how to spell it and to read it and identify it. The, big, couple more, jump, we, and see. We use adult sight words And so, yeah, but these are the first 10 sight words that the kiddos, like I said, over the first month of school, they're going to be introduced to, and they're going to have to actually be able to memorize and to know. But if your kid can come into kindergarten already knowing those sight words, it's just going to be a much easier, transition and a much easier time for them. Then it says, I can clean up after myself. Oh my gosh, parents. I mean, you'll be surprised how many kids come in and they're just used to everyone doing everything for them. They don't know how to hold a pencil. They're not understanding the concept of just like getting their backpack on the shelf. They don't understand pulling out their pencils. Help your child be like more independent and give them responsibilities. Let them do those things, because when it comes to school, one teacher is not going to be able to clean up after, 19 to 24 kindergartners, I can listen to a story and retell what it's about. That's talking about listening skills. Are they able to sit down and listen and comprehend what they're hearing and to be able to retell it and share what it is that happened in like the story? Are they giving you the main idea? Are they able to identify the characters in the story? Are they just saying different things that happen in the story but not in the right order? So, and then as a parent, you can help them with that. I can count and tell how many from 1 to 10. I just have some rubber bands here. Simple. Can they count them? 1, 2, 3, anything in the household that you have, can they let them practice on that in order to be able to count? I can name the 2D shapes. We teach kiddos about the 2D and the 3D shapes, but really they just need to come in knowing the shapes. The basic 4, the circle, triangle, square, and rectangle. If you want to add in the oval, great. The rhombus, the star, those type of shapes are good as well. And then it says, I can use my words to tell how I'm feeling. That's just talking about social emotional learning. Are they able to articulate, this is how I'm feeling, opposed to hitting or, having an outburst, giving them the vocabulary to be able to share, this is what's going on with me from an emotional perspective, so that they can better be able to communicate those feelings opposed to acting them out. And then I can stay in my seat. Oh my gosh. Yes, that one is a big one. If your kiddo is getting up and moving around and can't stay seated with you, then they're going to have a difficult time staying in their seat at school. So, you have to start training them and saying, okay, nope, you're going to have to sit here. You're going to have to focus, remain seated at home. I don't mean that like for punishment or anything, but just observing them to see that they are able to sit quietly and to work on, painting or work on something that they like. So they'll be able to transfer that into a classroom setting and understand that, wait a minute, I can't just have my way or get up when I want. I actually have to be able to sit in my seat. And then it says, I can identify the first sound of a word. And yes, just really students understanding and knowing their letters and the sound. Now, y'all, if your kiddo can do this, if you have your kids, your grandkids, your sister's kids, your brother's kids, whomever, guys, these are really essentially the skills that your kiddo needs to come into kindergarten having an idea about or knowing. If they can come in knowing all of these things, oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. That would make learning so much easier for them as well as easier for the teacher, because we can quickly build upon that. And it doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't even take a whole lot of time. It just takes a lot of repetition in order for this type of learning to happen. I also wanted to show and share with you guys, like I said, I'm just pulling this off of just websites for free. This is an activity that talks about just tracing over the numbers 1 through 10. Very easy. Your child can count and trace. I think I already showed you guys the alphabet. They can trace over this. You can find more activities on Pinterest where they're actually matching the lowercase letter to the capital letter. I call it the mom and the baby. And then look at this. Now this type of paper, this is the type of paper that they should be using to write their names And I like this type of paper too, because here they can draw a picture. So even if they're writing the alphabet, let's just say like they're writing their A's, A, lowercase and capital A, they can draw a picture of something that starts with an A or a B or something like that. So that's actually really a nice paper that I just printed off of on my computer. I just printed it and found it on Pinterest, and they can print that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that getting your kids ready for the next school year is important, whether it be kindergarten, whether it be first grade, second grade, 10th grade, whatever the grade level. The summertime is a time for fun. I know that I'm having fun, I'm resting, I'm getting ready to travel and do all those things, but it's also a time to help to prepare them for the next school year. And for kindergarten, if you will take the activities and the skills that I've shared with you on today and really work with your kid, you will really get them ready for kindergarten. So that's it for me, guys. Also, I want to share that I went ahead and ordered my new glasses. They'll be in about 2 weeks. Also, my last video, I'm not sure what happened, but a lot of people were like letting me know that they did not see that my video didn't like post or generate with YouTube to them. So I'm not sure, but I do have a video that I put out about 2 weeks ago that it looks like it didn't really generate. So I'm going to try to link that. So you'll see that in the description box. So you can want to check that out as well. Alrighty, and that's it for me. I'm going to be going on a little vacation. I'm going to be traveling around to a couple of states, so you may not see me for maybe a good week or two, but I will be recording. So when I get back, I will be going ahead and putting that together just to share what I've been doing over the summer. So just look for those videos. And thanks for sticking with me during this summertime of just, not being in the classroom. My schedule has been a little bit up and down, but I haven't forgotten you guys. I love our YouTube community and our Learning Project family. So just stick with me, and I will be bringing you some videos and some footage coming soon. And take care. This is Shay with the Learning Project. See you on the next one.